Hello, my name is Annie Karras, and today we are going to talk about the present continuous, also called present progressive tense, questions and answers. These are questions that you will be asked during your citizenship interview. So first of all, what is the present continuous tense? The present continuous tense asks about questions that are happening right now in your life. The form of this question is be verb plus your subject plus a verb in the ing form. For example, are you working? This question means, are you working right now in your life? So, do you have a job? How do we answer these questions? We say, yes, I am, or no, I'm not. You'll notice we use be verb in the answer, because be verb is starting the question. Let's look at some examples from the N400. Are you requesting an accommodation because of your disabilities and or impairments? This question is simply asking, do you have a disability such as you are blind, you cannot see, or you are deaf, which means you cannot hear, and you need accommodation, which means extra help to take the test? Are you working? Are you going to school? These are questions that the officer will ask you about your life because they want to know if you work or if you go to school. Are deportation proceedings currently pending against you? This question is asking, are you currently being deported? Which means a judge asked you to leave the country and go back to your home country. So let's look at the form of these questions. Are you requesting? So you see that we have be verb, subject, and then the other verb with ing. Are you requesting? So you hear this question form. You know that they're asking you about your life right now. Are you working? Are you going to school? So again, we have be verb, subject, and ing verb. Are deportation proceedings currently pending against you? This one's a little bit different because instead of you, a direct question, it's asking from about a different subject. So the subject of the sentence of the question here is deportation proceedings, right? So are these proceedings, are they currently pending against you? So the question is not about you, it's about deportation proceedings happening to you. You can see in each question, the subject is underlined and the verbs are in blue. Now let's look at these same questions. But how do we answer these questions? Are you requesting an accommodation because of your disabilities and or impairments? Think about it. How will you answer this question? Not just with yes and no, but with a full short answer. You can answer this question with yes, I am, or no, I'm not, depending on your specific situation. Are you working? Are you going to school? How will you answer this question? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Are deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. So you see here, the question for the last one is asking about deportation proceedings. It's not asking about you. So you need to make sure that the subject of the question matches the answer. So deportation proceedings, the subject pronoun that we can use for this noun is they. So yes, they are. They means deportation proceedings. Or no, they aren't, right? The subject is still they because it matches with deportation proceedings. Always be careful of the subject of the question. Usually, these questions ask directly to you about information, but sometimes the subject of the questions can be different, and it must match the subject in the answer. Okay, let's do some practice. I will read some questions, and then I want you to think about your answer and what you will say. Try to use a full short answer and not just yes or no. Are you living at home with your parents? Are you going to school? Are you watching a movie? Remember, all of these questions are asking about your life right now. Are you taking an English or citizenship class? Okay, let's see what the answers to these questions are. So number 1, are you living at home with your parents? You should answer yes, I am, or no, I'm not. Are you going to school? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Are you watching a movie? So you are not watching a movie right now. You're watching a video lesson, but not a movie. So the only answer to this question is no, I'm not. Number 4, are you taking an English or citizenship class? Yes, I am. Even if you're not taking an English class, you are taking a citizenship class. So you will answer, yes, I am. Okay, let's practice again, but with questions with different subjects. Is anyone helping you study for the test? Are people telling you to go back to your country? Is your spouse working? Remember, spouse means husband or wife. Are your children living at home with you? Okay, so the answers to these questions will be a little bit different because you can see the subject that I underlined here, not you. So number 1, is anyone helping you study for the test? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. So anyone means they. Are people telling you to go back to your country? Again, people in a subject pronoun is they. Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Is your spouse working? Yes, he or she is. No, he or she isn't. So your spouse can be he or your spouse can be she. Are your children living at home with you? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. So your children is plural, so we need to use they. All right, keep practicing. You're doing a great job.